done a video. Life has changed a lot. I'm a mother now. And yeah, I've relocated. I'm no longer in Virginia. I've moved to North Carolina, so I'm in a whole nother state. Yeah, and I started locking my hair. And that's actually what the video is going to be about today. I'm just going to talk a little bit about my lock journey. Because it's been a crazy one. It's been a crazy one, not gonna lie. So yeah, I locked my hair. I decided to lock my hair in, I think it wasn't April. I think it was the month before April. March. I decided to lock my hair March 4th. And it was just a very like rash decision. I was just like, I don't know. I think I was browsing on somebody's Instagram who had locks, who had like, kind of like my texture of hair. And I had thought about it previously. I think like 2 years ago, I was thinking about locking my hair, but I was kind of just like, scared. I wasn't really that educated on locks, to even jump into that. But yeah, I was just like browsing through somebody's Instagram and I saw their locks and I just got inspired and I was just like, fuck it, I'm gonna do it. And this was after I had my daughter, so I think I was just kind of having like a, because they say when you give birth to a baby, everything changes. It's kind of like you give birth to yourself again and you're just a new person. And I definitely needed a change, especially with my hair because I had gone short, like really, really short. I did my big chop and, I just needed something different. My hair had fully grown back out and I was just like, okay, I need another change in my hair. What am I going to do now? So I was just like, fuck it, let me lock it. So I told my best friend that, I wanted to lock my hair and, that night we sat down and she finger coiled my hair. So that's how I started, my locks. She had, made parts and stuff like that and finger coiled it. And I think she had used like a beeswax to start it. That was my first mistake. Mistake number one. One thing that I should have never did was put wax in my hair. Starting them out, but great thing, when I started doing my retwist, I didn't use any wax or anything like thick or harsh, because with locking your hair, everything is going to stay in the hair, so you don't want to keep retwisting your hair with these thick products and then later on your hair is so heavy to the point where you're having breakage, and stuff like that. So but yeah, I should have never started it with wax, but it's okay because once they do fully mature, I don't really feel like the residue of the wax anymore, because I washed it a couple of times, but yeah, I should have never put that in there. But lately I've just been doing my retwist with I just take a little bit of coconut oil on my fingers and yeah, I just twist it like that after I wash it and stuff. So I'm not putting any like big harsh chemicals in it. And yeah, I think I am at month 3 now. And today is what's today? Today is June the 19th, I think. So in about a week or so, I'll be coming up on my 4-month. Yeah, I'll be locked for 4 months. So that'll be what, July 4th? Yeah, so I'll be at 4 months. Alright, so month 1, and I'll be inserting little pictures. Month 1 of being locked, oh wow, locked, of being locked. I didn't really notice a difference. I have a looser texture of hair. I think my texture is a 3C, and I have a little bit of 3B in the back. It varies throughout my head. But yeah, I didn't really notice a difference. They just look like coils. And even now, like, being 3 months locked, some people still don't see that I'm locking my hair because it just looks like curls. But there's definitely, some locks. Like some of the locks are locked at the root a little bit. And I definitely have a lot of budding going on, but it just looks, because of the texture of my hair, because my hair is so curly, it just looks like regular curls. It doesn't look like, locks, unless you actually like really look close and you're like, oh, okay, she's locking her hair. But yeah, month 1, I didn't really notice a difference. Yeah. And then once I got to month 2, started to notice a little bit of a difference. I think after I washed my hair was when I really noticed that my hair was starting to kind of tangle up. And I'm trying to remember when I actually washed my hair. I think it was like 3 weeks in. So yeah, this was before my 1 month. I think about like 3 weeks in is when I washed my hair for the first time, because my scalp was just, it was itching. Sorry, I don't know if y'all can hear my neighbors. They're freaking loud. But I don't know if y'all can hear it, but it's loud to me. I can almost hear their conversation. But lost my train of thought. Okay, where was I? But yeah, I think I was about 3 weeks in when I washed my hair. And after that first wash was when I really started to notice that, my hair was starting to, tangle up a little bit. And then into month 2, I started washing my hair just about every other week. Not every other week, like every 2 weeks. Yeah, whatever. I started washing it like every 2 weeks. And once you start washing it, I really think that that's when, everything just starts to kind of, start knotting up. Because, when I wash my hair, I'm scrubbing my scalp, so, it's starting to tangle, and I'm not detangling it, so, it started to get tangled up. And I think once I hit my 3rd month, whoa, let me backtrack, because, ooh, child, I had a little problem area. Okay, I had a little problem area. So in the middle of like being locked for 2 months, going on like 3 months, I had noticed that the back of my head had started to mat together. Like all of the dreads that I had, parted and separated, they were starting to combine together in the back, at the root. And I started to freak out a little bit. Because I wasn't expecting that. I'm like, no, like I don't want, this just whole big matted part in the back. Like, fuck, no, that's not what I want. I want my dreads to be neat and perfect and blah, 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 blah. And, I was about to wash my hair and I was about to do a retwist. And, I had asked my friend to help me. And, after I had washed my hair, I was looking in the mirror and I was just looking at it, and I was just like, fuck it, because people that like freeform, some of them, I guess you would call it semi-freeform, because freeform is actually like just not even manipulating it. So separating it would kind of be like a manipulation or whatever you want to call it. wow, what was I even trying to get at? But yeah, I had started to just basically like pull the parts. I started pulling the individual dreads apart to kind of get down to the root while it was wet, because trying to do that while after it dried up was not going to be a good look, and that was going to hurt my head. So yeah, I had pulled them apart, and you know, everything was cool, everything was fine, everything was dandy. You know, I successfully pulled them all apart. I did my retwist, and we were good. We were good to go. And I think I'll insert a picture after I did that retwist. So after that, everything was good. My hair was good. And then I think once I hit my 3rd month, I went to wash my hair again. I'm trying to think if it matted before I washed my hair. I think it had started to mat up again in the same area. So I was just like, fuck it. You know, and my friend was like, okay, well, maybe we might just have to like, you know, like snip through a little bit to get down to the root so that you can go ahead and repart it again, because, you know, when you separated it, it didn't necessarily give you those parts that you originally had. It just kind of, you know, you just pulled them apart. Like you didn't really detangle it and actually like pull apart and then, you know, re-establish the dread. So I washed my hair again, and you know, she fixed it up for me. She ended up snipping through a little bit in the back, and you know, my parts are good now. The only thing is that when she snipped through some of it, I have like these pieces like right here, because it was so matted. Like when I tell you, like, oh my goodness, it was crazy. But yeah, now I have like these parts, or these pieces that where she kind of like, I guess, cut the hair off by accident. So yeah, now I have like pieces that are a little bit thin at the root. It's still there, it's still established. You know, I still have all of my dreads are intact, but it is a little bit thinner at the root, in the back, and I probably will have to put these back. Alrighty, sorry, my phone had died. But yeah, where was I? So basically I have a couple of, you know, pieces back there that are just a little bit thinner at the root, and you know, there's hair back there. I've decided that I actually want to start semi-freeforming. So instead of trying to keep, you know, like these perfect parts and just being very like, oh my gosh, I want my hair to be perfect and have the perfect dreads and blah 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 blah, I'm kind of just gonna go free with it and just be like, fuck it, if it starts matting in the back, cool. Just you know, I'll probably just be separating them as much as possible. I think I'm gonna stop doing retwist, because frankly I just honestly, doing retwist, like, it just takes so much time, and this whole just trying to have like perfect dreads is just not like, I don't, I used to want to have perfect dreads, but now I'm kind of seeing the significance of just like really like truly just letting my hair do what it does and just letting it be free and not trying to manipulate it so much. I really think that, you know, for my texture of hair, trying to manipulate it a lot is going to kind of damage my hair in the long run. You know, because, you know, as you see with that, you know, that wasn't really necessarily, all I had to do was just, you know, pull them apart, and then that's it. I would still have, you know, thickness in the back. But yeah, so I really think that I'm gonna start going the semi-freeform route. So I guess stay tuned for that. And I'm gonna try my best to really keep up with my log journey. Try to do like a month-to-month um, update. I probably won't do a 4-month update just because, you know, it's like a week away, and I just really don't think my hair is gonna be that much different in about a week. Um, but yeah, I'll probably come back around 5 months and, you know, show you guys what's going on, especially, you know, after trying to semi-freeform, because I know that once I wash my hair, it's gonna get matted again. It's just bound to. Um, so yeah, that is what's going on with my hair. Hope you guys enjoyed. And just stay tuned to continue watching my lock journey. All right, bye guys. All right, let's see what this. Woo! I'm telling you, I'm actually really, really loving this look. Like,